All right, attention moms, well actually parent or not, you are going to love our next guest. This is author Sarah Bridges. She is an author of 17 books, most of which are geared towards children's books, but she's joining us to talk about not just her children's book, but some other things that are getting some well-deserved attention. I'm so happy to welcome Sarah to the show this morning. Good morning.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
I am so excited to chat with you. As you can see, we've got one of the books here, Hot Dogs Anonymous, and getting a lot of attention, Sarah. Tell us about Hot Dogs Anonymous.
Well, Hot Dogs Anonymous is a book that I wrote actually to describe addiction and recovery to children, but it's, as you can see, told from the standpoint of a yellow lab.
Yeah.
And meant to be kind of humorous and engaging in a way that kids could learn about a serious subject, but in a fun way.
It kind of relates to the kids a little bit more, kind of speaks to them in a way that they, I think, can understand it a little bit better. Now, I was asking Hot Dogs Anonymous, you mentioned the yellow lab. You do kind of have a story that goes to that, right?
We totally have a story. So we are dog lovers in our house, and one of the dogs that we have is a yellow lab. And the way we even came up with this idea, we started telling the kids a silly story about our dog who would steal food off the counter. I'm sure we're not the only family who runs into this
I've got a few of those in my house.
Yes, and so we started saying, oh, Riley needs to go to a 12-step program because Riley has a problem and she needs help from other dogs to stop stealing the hot dogs. And that was the way the story first began.
Yeah, how fun. Well, I think just from the title itself, you know, if I were in a bookstore and I saw this, I immediately want to pick it up and see what it's about. But what are you hoping that the readers take away from this, and why did you want to write this book?
Yeah, you know, I am a person who is in recovery myself, and one of the things that I found when I first tried to look for children's books to explain it to my kids.
A mother of 6, by the way.
A mother of 6, yes, here to tell. Was that the titles of the books were things that were not very enticing. Daddy has a drinking problem or something along those lines. And so I really felt like there was a place that we needed an engaging, interesting, kind of fun story to help kids. And that was the genesis of writing this.
Do you think it's important, you know, to start at an early age to talk to kids about subjects like this?
I really do, and one of the things that's been interesting, while this book is being used in different treatment centers and different things, I've also had a lot of mothers talk to me about the fact that it's helpful just in introducing this idea early, that sometimes we have problems we need other people for.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to ask for help and to reach out.
Yeah, and we were talking, you know, during the break that sometimes it's kind of hard to ask for help, but, you know, when you have resources like this, it makes it a little bit easier. You've been getting some big endorsements as well, right?
It's really heartening. And it wasn't any design. I'd love to tell you I had a great strategy for this. The book is being used in children's programs at Betty Ford and Hazelden and a number of different rehab centers. But the other thing that's been really neat is I've had a number of social service agencies around the country reach out and say, wow, this book has been very helpful with moms and kids.
Wow, amazing. Well, if our viewers are listening now and they want to learn more about you, you know, I've got a collection, a couple of your books here. You've got a series of books. I said an author of 17 children's books, right? 17?
Yes.
But where can they get a copy of it, or where can they learn more about these series?
Absolutely. Probably Amazon is the easiest place to start. Amazon, you know, has them all up there, and they're inexpensive there.
And then you do have a website as well. I want to make sure our viewers know that as well. That's going to be Free Range Lives,
freerangelives.com, and that also came out of a family story that I consider myself a free-range parent in that we give the kids a lot of latitude and room to be who they are and to explore, you know, who their authentic selves are. So.
Well, I love this, and I'm so excited for our viewers to get to know more about you and your books. Like I said, a couple of them here. Do you have a favorite, by the way? Would this be one of your top?
This, I have to say, is near and dear to my heart, only because of being a person in recovery. The other ones, no, I wouldn't say I have a favorite.
Okay, yeah, well, and your kids have read your books, and I know you've gotten a lot of attention with that, so certainly check her out. We're going to have more on our website, and you'll be joining us more with a story on another book that you've written called A Bad Reaction, so stay tuned for that. But for now, head to our website. Thank you so much. Great meeting you.
Thank you so much.
And we look forward to having you back. Check out Hot Dogs Anonymous. Again, head to our website, fox4morningblend.com. We'll have everything right there for you. Coming up next, the hit TV show that has its audiences screaming for more. We lounge around with a couple of stars from Scream Queens and get a look at other shows. And then a little later, holiday travel is about to be in full force. We give you some great tips for holiday deals. That's coming up. Stay with us.